Hi everyone, welcome to Art with Miss Lynn. Today we are going to do some stamping. If you have paint at home, you can do a very fun found object stamping project. So a found object is something that you just find anywhere at home that you might not need anymore. We can use it to create all kinds of projects. So I found these things at home. Recycling things like cardboard. So I just cut them out, some cardboard strips. I'm pretty sure everybody can find some kind of cardboard at home, maybe from cereal boxes or pasta containers. You can cut them up if they are hard enough. Right? I have bottle caps, like these, milk bottle caps, juice bottle caps, even just water bottle that we can use it for some stamping and some fun. Maybe some toys that you don't mind getting dirty, but ask your parents first if you can use them. I have some Legos over here, Bristol blocks that my son plays with. So these are some of the things that I can use for stamping and for creating a print if I want to do that. Right? Very like hard plastic items that could be easily washed. So gather these tissue paper roll. These are really good for all kinds of projects. And I cut one up into different oval shape. I could make it thinner. I could make it like lemon shape. I could keep it round like this. And actually I'm going to work on one of them that's going to make it look like a flower. So I can cut it out. I can cut out the bottom like this and then open it up to create another shape that I can use for stamping. Okay, so all these could be easily found at home. Whatever that you might not need anymore, we can use it for art projects. Okay, so I open this up and I can use this shape to create some interesting images when I stamp. So let's experiment and explore these materials first before we create a picture or image of some sort. So I have black paint. I cover my area with a bigger sheet of paper so in case the paint come out, it doesn't get very messy. Also I have some Q-tips that I can use for smaller circles, smaller dots. So let's try these. Right, if you cut it flat or using the flat side, you will be able to make some lines. Right, so just dab into the paint, whatever color you want to use. I'm using black because it's very strong. It's the darkest, so I can make lines like this. You can practice just making a pattern, and you can try to create words if you want, or text, right, like letter T, or this could be simply just a pattern, right? So that's one. I can try another one. Let's try the cap. I understand your hand might get a little bit dirty depending on the object that you're using, right? So you just stamp it down. We're not really moving it too much, so I make sure I tap into my paint and then stamp just one time down like this. Okay. All right. And sometimes the shape might not come out perfectly, which is fine. That's why we're experimenting. Let's try this one. I'm excited for this. Let's see how it shows up. Maybe I could put it in the middle here. Ooh, look at that. So just trying out these different objects. You can print them, you can stamp it. All right, interesting how the hole holds the paint differently. All right, keep these on the side. What else? Well, I have smaller cardboards to make smaller lines. smaller pieces, right? Depending on the width, you can use the long one, you can use the short one, right? You can make all kinds of marks. Like that. I'm not really moving it too much. I just stamp it down. I'm not really painting with it, not making a lot of movements, right? Because I just want to use one side of these. Now let's try this one. This one we have lots of little dots. This is a nice pattern. So after you experiment with the objects, maybe you notice something that you can use for, depending on the pattern or the line that it makes. It could be used for all kinds of things, right? Bottle cap. Let's try this one. This one, you see that it makes a pretty big circle, or full solid circle, right? So one way you can use these is to create a sheet of pattern, learning how to make pattern. A pattern is something that repeats over and over. For example, you can use letters to make a pattern, like T, A, T, A, T, A, or you can use shapes, right? Big, small, big, small, big, small. So now that we finished exploring, we can actually create an image that will look like a thing. I'll show you in the next video.